And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Russell from deep three-point territory. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Outside, Dort. Stockton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. SGA feeling it out a bit, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And you have to know that's coming from Gilgeous-Alexander. He is not shy beyond the arc.
Stockton against SGA. To the paint, here's Keith, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Outside, Dort. Here's Hartenstein. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Hornacek against Dort. Hornacek kicks to Stockton. Utah needs to get off a shot here. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Holmgren with a screen on Stockton. From 13, he gets that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Malone. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Stockton. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. He has 7.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
It's Hornacek on the wing, defended by Dort. 6 to shoot. Outside Russell. Utah moving it around. Here's Malone. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
SGA passes to Hartenstein, and that one is good.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Russell. Back to Stockton. Shot clock at 6. Down low. SGA with the steal. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
How about the showmanship of Jalen Williams?
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Jazz trail by 7. Malone, a screen on Dort. Inside, they need this. And Malone with the basket on the assist by Hornacek. Malone's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Hartenstein. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Hartenstein. Lays it up off the glass.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And so Stockton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 7. Hornacek outside. That shot misses. Good D by Holmgren. Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to Portland. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The head coach of the Jazz gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I brought up Jalen Williams, and Coach said that he has a plan. Williams is an impressive all-around player. Coach did admit that, but we're hoping for some physical, high-pressure defense that will put him off his game a little tonight. A simple strategy, but Coach seems confident that it'll get results. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Here's SGA. John Stockton making his last shot. Russell with it. Williams picks him up. Hornacek for 3. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton.
This offense is at its best when Stockton is running the show and creating for others.
SGA against Stockton. Pass to Holmgren. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Jazz trail by 4. Here's Stockton. It's stolen by Dort. Nobody near Williams. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast.
So it's the Jazz now. 7-point differential. Malone, a screen on Dort. Dort against Hornacek. Clock at 4. Here's Malone. And the rejection by Holmgren. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
A different look for Utah. Greg Ostertag, he's checked in for Keefe. And it's Anderson in for Brian Russell. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Holmgren outside. Outside Williams. Dort with a screen for Williams. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Hornacek against Williams. Charity stripe shot. Stockton's shot is off. Over in the corner, Dort. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And the Thunder lead by 10.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Holmgren with the steal. Here's the teardrop. It's tipped, and they're able to recover. Shot's good by Williams.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Stockton against SGA. Now, here's Stockton. Defense right on him. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. Here's Malone. No good, unable to end this run.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
And that one's good, SGA.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Now, here is Hornacek. Stockton outside. Malone, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Just too many miscues here in the early going. That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Isley's checked in for the Jazz. And then for Oklahoma City, Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Williams. And it's Cason Wallace in for George. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Carr, he's checked in for Utah. Morris comes in for Hornacek. And here's Carr. Down low. Here's Henderson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Team foul. At the line for 2, Shandon Anderson.
We got this.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Anderson. Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And both free throws good for Anderson. The Thunder leading by 12. And finished off by Jang.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Isley. Inside. Out to Morris. Puts up a 3. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Williams, he's checked in for Jang.
Number 6, Galen Williams.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Outside Williams. Pass to Wallace. Wiggins, that's a screen for Wallace. Misses the 3.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Here is Carr. Out to the right wing. To the middle. And the dunk by Carr.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Pass to Caruso. Williams, a screen on Morris. A wide open look here for Caruso. Trains the three-pointer. And the Thunder lead by 15.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Here's Isley. Jazz passing it around. There's the 3. That shot, no good. The Thunder leading by 15. Here's Joe. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
And he knocks down the first one. The Jazz making a switch here. Stockton's checked in. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. And Joe drops them both. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game against the Clippers.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
Here's Ostertag, and it's Ostertag with the jam.
And not much the defense can do about it when Ostertag goes up strong. A terrific finish.
Caruso sets the screen for Williams. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Stockton the pass to Anderson. Knocked loose. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Thunder here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
So with Malone on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Jerry Sloan. Isley is out there with Stockton. Then there's Ostertag. Then there's Carr. And it's Anderson in at the three. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot. Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Daignault said, "You really can't find a weakness in his game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at everything." Guys, back over to you.
All-purpose. Thank you, Allie. Down it goes. Nice one there from Ostertag.
And this is Stockton's bread and butter, slicing the defense apart with his passing. A pick-and-roll master.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Williams for three. Rebound, Utah. Stockton looking around. Pass to Isley. Shoots the three. That's good. And a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got his fourth assist in this one. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Hands it from downtown. Wiggins has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Stockton the pass to Isley. Carr with a screen on Wallace. Outside for Stockton. Clock at 6. Shoots over Caruso. Stockton can't get it to go.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Here's Williams. Finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about.
Woo! Wow, Williams going up high, playing over everybody's head.
Now here's Anderson to the left wing. Pass to Ostertag. Caruso against Stockton. Here's Ostertag. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Ostertag's got 4 points this quarter.
And you know Ostertag loves the high percentage looks, and he'll get physical to get his shots.
Now here's Wallace. Wiggins outside. Back to Wallace. Pass to Joe. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. The shot by Williams, no good. Jazz trail by 17. Anderson in the post, covered by Joe. And Anderson gets it to go.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Started.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak.
And the Jazz with some changes. Malone comes in for Greg Ostertag. And Foster subbed in for Carr. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. SGA's checked in. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Wiggins passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. For the three. Wallace misses. Jazz trail by 15. Stockton the pass to Isley. Now here's Malone. Covered by Wiggins. Malone can't hit. Malone's gone just 2 for 8 from the field. Right there at 25%. Williams finds Wallace. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Foster. Now Malone, covered by Wiggins, unloads from 13. And off the glass, that one's good. Malone's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Wallace with a screen on Stockton. Here's SGA. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Anderson kicks to Stockton. Foster is screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Stockton with it. Now SGA defending. And again, it's Utah.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Here's Williams, and Williams throws it down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Pass to Isley. Out to the wing. Stockton outside. Clock is at 3. It's stolen by SGA. Wallace attacking. And here's Wiggins. Malone with the block. Here's Isley. Wallace covering from about 19 feet. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here he goes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, Williams put a lot of pressure on the D with that drive and forced them to get a little overeager.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock solid 79%.
And the first one drops.
And Jalen Williams' game is unique. His combination of power and finesse, you don't see that many with that skill set.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Keefe is checked in for Foster. Russell comes in for Anderson, and it's Hornacek in for Isley. The Thunder also changing it up. Hartenstein's checked in for Wiggins. Holmgren comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Let's hear it for you.
Jazz trail by 17. Now Hornacek. Outside, Malone. Pass to Russell. Here's Hornacek. Malone, a screen on SGA. And it's blocked by SGA. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Stockton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Stockton dishes to Hornacek. Up top, Russell. Pass to Keith. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Hornacek. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Oklahoma City ball.
And now look at the upcoming schedule for the Jazz. On Tuesday, it'll be the Golden State Warriors coming into town. Then on Saturday, they'll head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Isley's checked in for the Jazz. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Williams. And that one's good, SGA.
And one of the quickest players in the league. Once Gilgeous-Alexander gets a step on you, it's over.
Malone, a screen on Wallace. Hornacek passes to Isley, and the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul. On defense, the Thunder. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Malone, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Holmgren.
The bruising power forward, Malone, a dominant offensive player between his nifty post moves and that soft mid-range.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. The Thunder leading by 20. Here's Dort. That's good, and SGA with the assist. SGA's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Isley. SGA defending. Malone kicks to Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. A shot by Isley, no good. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Wallace. Hornacek covering. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Malone. Malone's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Isley. SGA defending. And that one goes out of bounds. Pass touched by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Here's Isley. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hornacek. Over Wallace. And once again, off the mark by Utah. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Outside, Malone. Pass to Hornacek. Back to Malone. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Airtight rim protection from Holmgren, using his length beautifully.
Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the 3 ball is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18 points in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 2 of 4 from distance tonight.
The first half, 2 minutes.
Malone a screen on SGA. Here's Isley. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here's Malone, and then Malone with the dunk.
Oh, the D is at fault there. You can't let Malone get that type of position inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 18. Holmgren wide open. That's good, and SGA with the assists. He has 7.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Outside, Russell. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the lean, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
The Jazz making a switch here. Anderson's checked in, and Oklahoma City also making a switch. Caruso's checked in. Hartenstein with it. Guarded by Keefe. That one falls. 6 points for Isaiah Hartenstein.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Pass to Hornacek. And here's Malone. Defended by Holmgren. Pulls up on the wing. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight. That's tipped. Holmgren kicks to Dort. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Hornacek. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. What a terrific move that was. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points in the quarter. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. Back right after this.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend?
This is a contest where sometimes you get guys who don't play much. So a lot of their best dunks happen in practice. Makes the evaluation a lot harder.
Word gets out, though, Kenny.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Anytime they sniff the paint, it's a bucket. And they found different ways to do it.
Yeah, that game plan gets the Shaq seal of approval. Get it inside and hit them hard.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. So the Thunder 5 right now. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander said, the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said, our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Here is Stockton. After the made shot from Chet Holmgren. And it's slammed in by Malone.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Inside. Here's Hartenstein, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. SGA's got his 7th assist in the game. Now here's Stockton. Malone, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. At the top of the key, Malone. High post shot. Yep, it counts. Malone's got 4 points in the quarter.
What I appreciate about Malone is he just understands his strengths and is incredible at playing to them.
The kick out to Williams. No good with the triple.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Hartenstein with it, picked up by Stockton. Gilgeous-Alexander against Keith. The shot by Williams, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Hornacek against Dort. Here's Malone, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Pass to Dort. Holmgren looking around, 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City moving it around. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. Russell against Williams. Russell dishes to Stockton. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. Malone left side over Hartenstein. And Malone with the basket on the assist by Stockton. Malone's got 15 points.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Outside Williams. Russell grabs the board.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Malone, a screen on SGA. Stockton passes to Malone. No good from 18.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
To the inside. It's 2-on-1. Russell dishes to Hornacek. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to SGA. Driving inside. Dort wide open. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. SGA's got assist number 8 now on the night. And here's Russell. Stockton up top. Such a wide open look. He has 6.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Outside, Dort. Stockton against SGA. Williams for 3. Keith grabs the miss.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Malone outside. Pass to Keith. Stockton outside. 4 on the shot clock. Here is Keith. A floater. And it's blocked by SGA. Here's Williams. The shot. No good. Some solid defense here from Malone. Russell passes to Stockton. Hornacek outside. Pass to Malone. Shoots over Holmgren. Malone, no luck. Williams against Stockton. Hartenstein passes to Williams. And it's Utah with the rebound.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Stockton. He has 6. Back to Hornacek. Here's Russell. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Williams passes to SGA. Hartenstein with the screen on Russell. They could use a bucket. And Gilgeous-Alexander with the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
Malone a screen on SGA. Here's Stockton. Malone the pass to Hornacek. SGA against Stockton. Back to Hornacek. This one for 3. Another miss by Utah.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point land.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Stockton. The 9-foot shot. And he can't bank that one in. Hornacek outside. Stockton outside. On the wing, Malone. Another miss by Utah. And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. Holmgren right side. Hornacek with the steal. In the corner, it's Stockton. No good on the triple. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 6 assists now in the game.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Now, here's Stockton. He has 6. Outside, Russell. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Door to screen on Russell. Here's Williams. That shot, no good. Nice D from Russell. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Outside, Williams. Looking to get it going. And he lays it up and in. Williams has got 15 points. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also, you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable.
Here's Stockton. The Thunder making the shot. Outside, Russell to stop the run. Offensive rebound. Back to Malone. Shoots over Dort. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Back to SGA. Rebound, Utah.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
There's 1:59 left here in the third quarter. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Dort. Holmgren against Stockton, the 11-footer, and Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Williams.
Assist goes to
Williams has got assist number 7 for him tonight. They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Now, here's Stockton. He's got 6. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. Over SGA. The shot's good from Stockton. Stockton's got 8 points.
And when Stockton gets a look from there, it is more often than not going in.
Down low, it's stolen. .35 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Malone. Jazz passing it around. Pulls up, high post. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Thunder on D. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Carr, and the dunk by Carr.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Here's Holmgren, and the dunk by Holmgren.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Oklahoma City out in front as they end the third quarter on a 14-6 run. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. John Stockton out there with Isley. Then there's Antoine Carr. Then there's Anderson. And it's Ostertag in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
What a find from Ostertag. Outstanding vision, spotting the open teammate.
Pass to Sorber. Wallace outside. A three-pointer, Wiggins, and it's Ostertag with the rebound. Anderson dishes to Stockton. Carr with a screen on Wallace. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. Morris is checked in for Carr.
Number 34, Chris Morris.
Here's Morris. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Anderson and taken away by Wallace. And here's the break. Here's Caruso. And he uses the glass on the layup.
A good athlete. Caruso can really get up and down that floor.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Wallace against Stockton. Ostertag has screen on Wallace. Stockton passes to Ostertag. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And the game getting more spread out. Do you think RJ will ever see an NBA 4-point line?
I doubt it, but I guess you never know. I personally don't think it's a good idea. I think the game needs tweaks, not changes.
Pass to Sorber. Wallace looking for an opening. Here's Sorber shooting over Ostertag. Sorber, no good. Now Stockton. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Back to Anderson. 6 to shoot. He tries for 3. The Jazz again can't hit it. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Pass to Wallace from the arc. It's hauled in by Ostertag. Ostertag's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And stolen by Caruso. Wallace goes in, and it's Wallace with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And you hear about the second apron, bringing both financial and basketball-related penalties. Richard, you think that shrinks the window for contending teams?
It's going to force some very, very tough decisions. We've already seen teams making adjustments to put themselves in a better financial position. Those penalties, they're aggressive.
Malone's checked in for Morris. Jang, he's checked in for the Thunder. Free throw good, Stockton. And it seems, Richard, sometimes the best player on a team isn't necessarily their leader. You've been on a lot of teams, a lot of great players. Do you agree?
Well, at the very least, you need your best player to be the tone setter. They don't have to be very vocal, but their work ethic and their accountability has to be the highest.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Malone down low. He's against Wiggins. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Shooting 1.
GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Here's Malone over Wiggins. Rebound by Jang. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Here's Caruso. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Pass to Ostertag. Wallace against Stockton. Malone is doubled. Back to Stockton. And it's Anderson atop the key. 4 on the clock. Here's Isley. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Isley's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Wallace kicks to Wiggins. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Launches a 3. Wallace misses. And it's Anderson with the ball for Utah. Looks for Stockton, gets it to him. Pass to Isley. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Pass to Stockton. Malone in the post. Wallace covering. And it's good for 2. Malone's got 20 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Caruso finds Wallace. Now here's Jang. Pass to Caruso. The Thunder with another miss. And the Jazz with possession here. And here's Anderson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A different look for Utah. Keefe is checked in for Ostertag. Russell comes in for Anderson. And it's Hornacek in for Isley. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Here's Caruso. Joe passes to Williams. Williams, a screen on Malone. Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so it's Utah with it. Hornacek outside. Pass to Malone. Ball's knocked loose, and Malone gets double-teamed. Hornacek, no luck.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Wallace outside. Williams passes to Joe. The rebound by the Jazz. Malone's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Hornacek outside. Pass to Malone. No good on the shot. Nice D from Williams. Here's Wallace. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City. Wallace at the line
Shooting
for
2.
The first one falls. Wallace hits 2 free throws. Now Stockton. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Malone. And the jam by Karl Malone.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Caruso kicks to Williams. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Malone. He's guarded by Williams. Outside, Russell launches it. Caruso grabs the miss. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Joe with it. Wallace the pass to Williams. And Williams throws it down.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Stockton outside. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. Williams with the steal. Pass to Wallace. Now Williams. He's covered by Stockton. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Hornacek outside. Now here's Malone. Out to Russell. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Williams.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. To the wing on the left. Caruso against Russell. Out to Wallace. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And the baseline jumper, no good. And the Jazz with possession here. Pass to Hornacek. Now Malone. Here's Russell. Covered by Joe. And they double up Russell. The shot's good from Stockton.
Well, if they're doubling you, then you know someone is open to shoot. So smart move passing it out.
Wallace dishes to Williams. And here is Caruso. Williams sets a screen for Caruso. Wallace outside. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Hornacek. Pass to Malone. And then Malone with the dunk.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Williams looking around. Wallace finds Williams. The jump hook, and Williams with the nice bucket inside.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Shot and game clock separated by 5.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Stockton against Wallace. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.